Thorvaldson Shaughnessy, who repeatedly told his friends to call him Tom, drove the cleaver downward and severed a leg. Thor is a butcher. Not just a butcher, but for the past few months, he was arguably the foulest-natured butcher in any hemisphere. "Take that, you tasty varmint," he said, after delivering the blow. "Ham is good for the heart, and bacon is good for the soul, and women are good for the legal profession." Thwack went the cleaver. Thor is having some legal problems. He's in the middle of a particularly nasty divorce. At least, from his point of view, he's in the middle. His lawyer, a drunken Irish con artist, was, in theory, on his good side, steadily draining his savings. His hopefully, blessedly soon ex-wife was on his bad side. Backed up by, according to Thor, an evil, shrew, horse-faced lawyer who hated men and would have been a lesbian were she not one of the top 10 ugliest, scheming, acid-tongued, misbegotten examples of a female on the earth. Thor is not having a good year, but he felt confident things would not get worse. Thor heard the buzzer, which meant a customer had entered. He ignored it and continued the practiced division of the 600-pound hog's carcass, patiently awaiting deft delamination on the large stainless steel table. His friend and fellow meat cutter, Jersey, would take care of whomever it was. The cleaver rose, reached its upper apogee, that point at which the muscle memory in Thor's arm knew would create the optimum force for the creation of a pork chop. The swinging double doors flew open, and Jersey burst through. Jersey always burst through, no matter where he entered. He came through a door, you blink, and he's right there, smiling, looking you in the eye, rubbing a bony hand through his thick black hair, body swaying almost imperceptibly to some tune only he was picking up. At 6 feet and a doubtful 120 pounds, Jersey made up for his lack of bulk by using speed. He was fast, gangly, and twitchy. This ceaseless movement giving one the impression he was not just a beanpole, but a group of beanpoles. "It's the crooked lawyer, Magoo," he said. "Tell him I ain't here," Thor grumbled. "Constant interruptions. How the hell am I supposed to work so I can pay corkscrew lawyers and greedy ex-wives? And quit calling him Magoo. You know it bunches up his panties. And I'm in no mood to listen to you two carpet each other. You two jabber like a couple of elephant-ass state employees, busy not working and discussing why their husbands can't find their G-spot without a fifth of Mad Dog and a handheld GPS." Thor's grousing bounced, unheard, around the frigid room. Jersey had disappeared back to the storefront. The pig and cow sides hanging from hooks, suspended on a center track leading back into the walk-in freezer, were Thor, who wished everyone would call him Tom's, only audience. Maybe that dimwit is right. Maybe I am spending too much time with... "Hey, boss!" Jersey exploded back through the doors. "Magoo says he knows you're here, and it's imperative he speak with you. Says there's dark clouds forming over your pending divorce from Lily. And quit daydreaming. You're spending too much time with the meat." "Jersey, have I ever told you how I figured out, after owning a butcher shop for so long, how to completely dispose of a body? Did I tell you about that? No DNA, no trace. I can make a 1,000-pound hog carcass vanish. I'm thinking 100-pound pain in my ass will be real easy to dispose of." "You done told me a dozen times," Jersey replied, unconcerned. "You got 3 friends on this whole world. You can't afford to lose one." "What are you talking about? I have 2 friends, and both of them are one level beneath worthless." "You got me," Jersey said, pumping a fingertip against his chest. "You got that Magoo, who I agree is worthless. And you got Lily." "Lily?" Thor snarled. his face condensing into a tight ball of menace. She still loves you, man. I don't know why. You're not an easy man to love. Jersey opened his arms wide. But I loves you. Give me a big hug, man. Thor laughed, despite his foul mood. You take another step, and I'll snap you like an old pencil. You see, man, it's true. You're impossible to love. But Lily, she loves you. That's why she keeps sicking that wildebeest lawyer on you. Just practice your feeble-minded relationship psychology on someone who is not me. Go tell that Irish scumbag if he wants to talk, come back here. I know this room makes him uncomfortable.